how to use storytelling to explain innovative ideas to the masses, let's say. Let me explain. So I teach at a master's level, as I said. I teach people how to learn, but most people have different immediate needs. So learning how to learn is a very abstract concept to them. But my goal is to make people understand that we're learning the wrong way. So we need to change how people learn. Otherwise, even the next 2 generations are going to be totally messed up. So we are learning the wrong way. And these ideas seem so abstract to people and so not important, while in reality, it is very important. For example, people don't really know how to learn. They expect to be taught. They expect somebody to sit in front of them and teach them. Okay, teach me. I'm paying you the money. Please teach me. And they think that they just absorbing information or consuming information counts as learning. It's not learning. Or what a lot of edtech companies do, well, they know that people find that learning is difficult, it's hard. And people don't really like the idea of applying a lot of effort. So what they do is gamification is what they do. So instead of making it difficult, let's make it fun. But you're never going to master a skill if it's fun all the time.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You know, but
I guess
love this idea, oh, it's fun, it's not difficult, but but it's never going to be fun. I mean, you're never going to master a skill if you don't practice it. If all you do is just have fun.
Maybe like when they hear gamification, they hear like, oh, we need to make it easier and fun, but that's not like, because when I hear gamification, that's not how I think of it, because like the most fun games are actually really difficult. If it's easy, it's not fun, right? So for me, how I've always learned things, I 100% agree with you, by the way, first. I don't think people can be taught. They can learn, but I don't think they can be taught. Like, for example, let's say I want somebody to learn how to code, like learn object-oriented programming, right? I can sit there and teach, hey, here's object-oriented programming. You need to create these objects, turn them into classes, and then each class does this, and this is what. Nothing is going to go in their ear. Like, they're just going to be like, what's the point of learning this? It's kind of like when you go to a math class and you learn trigonometry, and it's like, what is the point of learning this? Why do I need to learn Pythagorean theorem? Like, that's kind of how we think, and we just memorize, right? But for me, how I've learned and how I always taught other, like for example, my team, is I just give them a task, right? And your task is to make this login functionality work. And now they need to go and figure out, okay, how can I make this login functionality work? How can I do this? And now in order to do that, they need to learn object-oriented programming. They need to learn these things that's going to achieve that goal. But I always found that unless there's like a goal you're trying to achieve, like you're not going to actually learn. So one of the things that I do, like in my, like, I don't know if you noticed, but one of the things I do in my storytelling class, and I did this in my Domenica class, is I just have them write a story first, right? And then they write a story, and then they're like, but I don't really have an idea here. I don't know how this connects to, like, they bump into all these problems now, right? And then I go back and I say, okay, like, where's the 5-second moment? Where's the before and after? Like, I start pointing out all the things that you were stuck on. Yeah, then they'll actually listen, and they'll want to try to learn that thing. But until there's like a goal they're trying to achieve, I feel like nobody will actually learn. Like, nobody will learn a skill for the sake of just learning that skill. They'll only learn that skill if they can apply that skill towards the goal that they want to achieve. Something like that.
The goal is change. So if you want to learn something, you probably want to apply it in your life. That's why you're learning.